fellow travelers, welcome back to Adventures of a Traveling Don. My name is Benjamin O, and today we are in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. That's right, we are here in the Mile High City, and this is the very start of a cross the West Coast tour of the United States. I'm going to be doing several videos across several different parts of the West Coast, and we're starting here in the Mile High City of Denver, Colorado. So if you're going to start anywhere here in Denver, Colorado, you got to start your journey here in lower downtown, basically the Union Station district. And of course, we're right outside Union Station itself, which was established in 1881, and it has since been reimagined back in 2014, redid it. It still has that authentic style, kind of like late 19th century feel to it. Really, really cool, but it has been kind of spruced up. So I definitely recommend checking it out. It's got restaurants, it's got cafes, it's got the terminal bar, it's got shops, it's got everything you need. I think it even has a hotel in there as well. But yeah, if you are coming into, particularly if you're coming in by airplane and you're gonna take the metro, you usually end up in Union Station, or if you're coming by Amtrak, you'll end up here at Union Station. But it is a fantastic train station. Probably one of the best I've seen in the United States. Definitely come and check out Union Station. Even if you're not taking the train, just come and check it out. It's a piece of history, and it's absolutely beautiful. So interestingly enough, with all of my travels, this is actually the first time I've ever actually been into the downtown Denver district. I've been through that airport on, layovers many times, probably more than any other airport outside of maybe Dallas in my entire life. But I've never actually been downtown. And so when you're here, the whole Lodo, what they call Lodo, or Lower Downtown District, or the Union Station District, is basically the original area of Denver that was originally just built up. And you'll notice it because it still has a lot of those red brick buildings, or black or beige brick buildings. Basically, it's all that old style of kind of like either Victorian or industrial age. So it's actually really kind of cool. I've never actually been down here, so this is a first for me. Basically, all my information comes from my friends that live in Denver or just reading Google. But yeah, this is the Lower Downtown District. Really digging all of like the historical style buildings. That really cool. But anyway, it's late in the afternoon or in the morning. I'm ready for some breakfast, so let's go get something to eat. Alright, so for this late breakfast, we are here on Market Street at a place called the Delectable Egg. And it's really kind of cool. It's got kind of like the red brick walls. They have some art from local artists on the walls to peruse. It's a really kind of cool spot in this historic building. Really nice. But what I'm got myself here is a green chili and chorizo Benedict. They're known for their Benedicts, their omelets, but I got myself this Benedict, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Eggs cooked perfectly. And we're just gonna go ahead and give this a try real quick. Oh, that's good. Just the flavor of the green chili in there. That's fantastic. Oh, that's chorizos. That's delicious. I've never actually had a chorizo Benedict before. Oh, and the spice kicks in at the back end. Ooh, okay, nice little kick there, but damn, that's good. Yeah, I think one of the things that Denver is really known for is the green chilies, from what I've been told, but that's really good. So Denver was originally founded in 1858, and back in 1861, when it was originally chartered into an actual town, this street, Larimer Street, behind me, was the original main street and kind of like that main square where everybody came down to. Nowadays, it is kind of like a trendy, hip place where it's got a lot of different shops, it's got some bars, it's got restaurants, cafes, all that kind of good stuff. It's decked out, it's absolutely beautiful. I'm sure it's absolutely fantastic at night. Maybe when I get the chance to come back down at nighttime, in one of these videos. I've got a couple different videos I'm doing here in Denver. But it is a really kind of cool spot to just come in, check it out, and if you have the chance, take a seat and have a drink somewhere, because it's a beautiful, beautiful street. walking tour of Denver, one noteworthy place you definitely want to stop here, right off of the 6th Street Mall, street behind me, is of course the Fisher and Daniels clock tower. This was built in 1910, and it's kind of done in almost a Venetian style, because it was modeled after the Campanile in Venice, which I've been up to the top of. This one you can't go up to because it is a private building. It used to be kind of part of the department store that was there. That's now all changing up, but it was built in 1910 by W.C. Daniels. It's just kind of a cool little historical fact. And it's, you know, it's a great little picture. So just definitely, when you're doing your walking tour of Denver, definitely come and check out the clock tower. So I think one of the main thoroughfares, particularly walking through Denver, is the 16th Street Mall. However, right now it's under a lot of construction, but from what I've seen of some of the stuff that they're going to planning to do, it's supposed to look really cool. I think that's supposed to be done in the next year or two, so definitely looking forward to coming back and checking it out at a later date. But if you're coming down from Union Station, 16th Street, 17th Street, all these run directly all the way down to the Civic Center Plaza, and of course the Capitol building, which is where we're headed to next. So another spot along the 16th Street Mall that's kind of interest is the Denver Pavilions. It's basically a outdoor shopping mall. Has a theater, it has brand name stores, restaurants, bars, so traditional kind of place. It also has the Hard Rock Cafe here in downtown Denver. But it's, you know, if you're looking to do a little bit of shopping, maybe go see a movie, or you know, just catch something to eat out in the middle of the day, this is definitely a spot while you're on the 16th Street Mall to check out. Okay, so I'm here at the Civic Center Plaza, and this is sort of like the heart of downtown Denver, as kind of like right in between lower downtown and the Union Station district and the Capitol Hill district. So we're kind of on that border. It's actually really kind of cool. It's got that beautiful fountain, beautiful kind of archway in the back, almost like Roman Greco, neo-Roman Greco style. And then it's just got this huge park plaza behind me. You do have, of course, this whole area does fill up with food trucks. We're a little bit late because it looks like most of them are starting to pack up. But I mean, I just had food earlier about, you know, an hour and a half ago. But yeah, it is a really wide open space, really kind of cool plaza park. And of course, it's right next to the Capitol, which is where we'll be going to next. And here is the Colorado State Capitol here in Denver, Colorado. Now, what's really kind of cool about it is if you look at the very, very top. Now, the whole building is made out of white granite here from Colorado, but the top is painted this kind of like interesting, very light blue, and it has a gold top. Now, those are actually copper platings that have a gold kind of like covering from the Colorado gold mines. I think that was implemented like in 1908 or something like that. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful building to look at, particularly the contrast of the blue and gold up top compared to kind of like the gray granite that you have here, which is actually, it gives a very nice kind of like striking detail there. So, but let's go ahead and see if we can go inside and check it out real quick. So one quick note, on either side of the Capitol building here in Denver, to go into the visitor entrance, you're actually not going up the main steps. You're actually coming around basically on the back side of the steps on the side. And then you have the visitor entrance here. I was kind of like, I was going up and I was up and down. I was like, where's the entrance? Because the sign kept pointing that way, but it meant around in that way. So just a little tidbit for you. So in my Austin video, I bragged quite a bit about our Texas State Capitol. And while I think, particularly on the outside, I love that kind of like red, almost red color building compared to maybe this, inside, I'll be honest with you, Austin ain't got nothing on Denver. I mean, inside it looks like a Victorian / Italian maybe French. So it's just a bunch of different like European Victorian age style architecture. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's phenomenal. Not just like the the dome, inside the dome itself, but like the staircases, the main atrium here, down here, it's got all of these like beautiful murals of like the history of Colorado. There's just, it's amazing, the color, like even like the stone, what you see like right here, I think it is made from a particular marble or onyx that is only, I think, the only amount that they discovered was all used in this building. I don't think it's used anywhere else. It's absolutely amazing. Just the artistry, the architecture that went into building this place. This is phenomenal. And like you look inside like the House Representatives room and the Senate room, they're just beautifully put together. These amazing looking chandeliers. They've got like stained glass windows with just, the artwork here is above and beyond what I've seen in Texas. And even like from what I remember when I was a kid of the California state capitol, it's just, wow. The architect did a hell of a good job with this place. This is definitely worth coming into to check out when you're here in Denver. So something to keep in mind when you visit places like Denver, remember it is the Mile High City, so your elevation is pretty high. As you can hear, I'm kind of breathing hard through all my walking today because I just had to get reacclimated. I mean, when I was in Mexico City, Puebla in Mexico, I was at an even higher elevation. So this is a lot easier than that. But even still, when you're first coming in, you're coming from sea level areas or much lower than here. Get yourself acclimated, make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Remember, you're this high up. Number one, you're a whitey like me. Make sure you get that sunblock on. Number two, make sure that you're drinking plenty of water because it's dry air up here and you dehydrate a lot quicker than you think you do. Just a little travel tidbit when you're here in Denver. Whew. So after you visit the Capitol, come on down Lincoln Street. This is probably about 7 or 8 blocks down from the Capitol. It's about a 15-minute walk if you're doing the walking. And come to this place called Lowdon Brewery and Kitchen. So basically it is a local brewery, which of course Colorado and Denver is known for their beers out here. So this is a local one right down the street from the Capitol building, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Like the inside is kind of quirky, really cool, almost kind of like a little bit of punk rock vibe going to it. And then outside they've got this beautiful little patio where you can sit, relax, enjoy, and of course drink a nice, beautiful Scottish ale called the Lonely Sheep. Cheers to you guys. Oh, that was a beer well needed after all of the walking here in Denver, Colorado so far today. We still got a lot to do, but this helps a lot. I want to kind of go over when you're traveling around Denver, so depending on where you're staying at, Denver does have a very nice metro bus and rail system. Like I'm staying out with a friend of mine in Aurora, so that's quite a ways out from the main center of downtown. But they do have a light rail, so you can go on the light rail and you get basically if you're all the way out there and you're coming to downtown, you get a regional pass. Don't make the mistake I did before. I just was looking at the computer and I was like, oh, that looks cool. I got a day pass. I got the local day pass, which only gets you to about the University of Denver, not all the way into downtown at Union Station. So that was a big mistake that I made. $6 worth, but even still, it was $6. I was like, damn it, that's the wrong pass. So I went ahead and got on that, got onto to the light rail, came all the way downtown. I actually got on the wrong train initially, and then I got halfway down to Lincoln and then had to get off and get on another train. So again, 2 mistakes. Also look at where you're going, look at the train that you're going to. So it's the mistakes we make when we travel. It's all right, you learn from mine. But anyway, yeah, so there's a great kind of metro system. There is a big bus system that kind of goes throughout the city and the suburbs. There is within the kind of like the 16th Street Mall, Union Station to the Capitol and kind of back around Coors Field, that whole Union Station area. there is what's called the free mall ride. So you'll see those red buses. That's actually a free metro bus to get on while it is circling around. I'm not sure what time it ends. I think maybe around 11 p.m. or midnight, but that is a free metro bus that you can get on and kind of circle around throughout the downtown district if you don't want to walk the whole way. So, and there's multiple stops for it, but just little tidbits on and tips for traveling around Denver, particularly if you're staying outside of the main downtown district. All right, so we have moved on from the Capitol Hill District and we are now in what's called the RiNo District. This is the River North Arts District. And I finally have some friends joining me from Nebraska all the way. Mr. Malachi and Hannah, what's up, guys? If you guys have been following my channel from the very beginning, they were in a video about almost damn near 2-ish years ago. Yes. About a year and a half ago. That was one of my earliest videos. So we're gonna be exploring the River North Arts District and maybe find another place to get something to drink. So if I think I had room, I would probably buy this lunchbox right here that says hangry. I get hangry. It's a very apt definition of myself. So while you're in the Arts District, what you want to do is come into Denver Central Market. This is really cool because it's kind of like an old warehouse that has been gutted out and then basically turned into this massive food market and bar, coffee shop. They got a couple different stalls and stuff, like a chocolate stall, but it's really, really kind of cool. We came here to Curio for a little quick drink, so I got myself a nice glass of mezcal, and of course we got a cocktail for Senor Malachi. He got a rye whiskey cocktail, and then of course Miss Hannah got herself a little delicious ice cream right there. Check it out. And some coffee as well. But yeah, if you are down here in the RiNo District, here in the Arts District, definitely check out Denver Central Market. This place is cool. It reminds me of kind of like timeout markets in Boston or in New York. They're freaking awesome. So, but cheers, guys. Boom. And a boom. And a boom to you guys. Oh, that's good. That's Madre Mezcal right there. That's fantastic. All right, so before we actually go have dinner, while we're still here at the Denver Central Market, Mr. Malachi got a little hungry. So we're gonna do a quick meat board. Honestly, this meat board, it looks absolutely fantastic. It's from the cured meat spot right behind us. And they dole it out. You know, they've got like small, medium, large. We got like a medium plate here. Got ourselves a little, there's like 4 different types of meat. And we got some like black truffle salami, so we're gonna try some of that. Fantastic, absolutely amazing. And then a little local cheese there for you. Oh, fantastic. This market's awesome. I'm really, really digging this place. All right, so we're on our way to Coors Field, although we were, and then the lady decided she saw Patty Wax Candle Bar. Patty Wax Candle Bar. All right, let's go check this out real quick. I will say that this is definitely a place that Mom would really like. It does smell really nice, but when I heard candle bar, I was expecting a drink and candles.
It's tobacco.
I guess that counts.
Malachi, how do you feel about this candle bar?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, so not gonna lie, that was actually kind of cool. So if you're down here in the RiNo District, look for Patty Wax Candle Bar. It's not a bar per se, but it's a very unique kind of candle shop. It's not just a shop in itself, but they also do candle making workshops where you can actually go in. I think it's like a 45-minute class. It's like $45. You make your own candle. You get to, you know, recycled kind of pots for all of that to kind of hold the candle in for the candle holders, and then you just create your own candle. It's actually kind of a cool system. You know, we don't have time, or you know, you have to get reservations for all that stuff. And so, but I'll leave a link in the description for them. But no, honestly, that was kind of cool. By the way, if you're in Denver and you've ever wanted to get into Dianetics and be indoctrinated into a lovely religion, the Church of Scientology is here for you. A Denver branch. Didn't know that existed, but it's here. Alright guys, so the last spot in this particular video of the downtown Denver district that we're doing here is a place called Tap 14 Rooftop Garden, here right down the street from Coors Field. So you got Coors Field here, and it's really kind of cool because you can have like the entire scene of this part of Denver here, just south of the Arts District. So, but I got myself their kind of like Tap 14 burger. Got a bacon burger on a potato bun. Looks really good. We're gonna try that real quick. Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent flavor. It actually has kind of like a beer mustard in there. It's actually not too bad. Really, really good. And then of course got the Parmesan fries. Gotta try those. Good flavor, but I don't know. Those are a little cold. Those might have been sitting out for a little while. Burger though, absolutely fantastic. Okay, I am food, beard, and walked out. This was an awesome first day. We still got 2 more days here in Denver. I'm gonna be making a video for each one of those days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first particular video of kind of like the downtown district. We're gonna kind of get out of that afterwards and kind of expand out in the next couple videos. But this first one was just kind of showcase a lot of like the highlights of the downtown district here in Denver. And I hope you guys really, really enjoyed that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed everything. Thank you to my latecomers here, Malachi and Hannah, for returning to the channel. Appreciate, good to see you guys. All right, and if you guys like the video, give it a big old thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? And of course, you want to help support me. I do have a new Patreon coming out at patreon.com/travel Adventures of a Traveling Don. I'll leave a link in the description. It's all new to me. And of course, if you want to buy me a coffee, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/traveldon as well. But anyway, guys, until we meet again, peace out and have a great night. Bonus round time. Who's the winner? Score 60. Score 45. And what's after round 2 of 3? 53. 41. Hannah is the champion. For the skee ball, 200 Malachi, 190 Hannah, skee ball champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Theron Reynolds has arrived here at 1UP.
Mr. Ben O, we're trying to win this game now.
Trying to win this game, we doing Scooby-Doo, Where Are You Pinball. Well, proud of myself with my 80 high score. This man got 119. Holy crap! Bonus round over. Good night. Watches the lions just lay there in the Denver sun. Oh, and one's on the rock there. She's watching everybody else, making sure that none of these humans are stupid enough to get into the enclosures, because that would just be dumb.